Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Ran into some technical difficulties on my end.
It's all right. It's Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I got everything all set up. I got, my notepad, my notes, got my web browser up. Everything's good. Checked everything was plugged in. And then I'm like testing the mic and I'm like, hello? And I'm like, it don't work. Now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Everything's checked out. Okay, why is it not working? Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. All right, all right. Well, who do we got on? All I see is two iPhones.
Yeah, I can't tell who they are. Participants just say iPhones.
Yeah. All right. So I put it on gallery view for the recording. So I'm gonna
Okay.
ask them to unmute. Ask to unmute. All right.
Unmute and show some faces. Show me some skin.
I gotta say, man, this selection of movie, great pick.
Oh yeah,
Nominal pick.
man,
Wow. Wow.
man. Yeah, I've watched. I've never watched a movie so many times. Like I just kept watching, and there were so many different angles that I could preview this movie from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh yeah. It was I forgot how good it was. I'll be honest. I forgot how uh you cannot minimize Zoom when you're recording this. Everything is still recording. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Okay. No, but I was surprised. I'm like uh the writing was amazing, you know? Yeah, I was really surprised. I was like, wow, I forgot how good this movie was. And I mean, I've seen it a couple times back when it was popular, but it just surprised me. I was like, holy cow. Yeah. So it was good. It was good. Enjoyed it. Oh, there we go. Watching it again?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it going in the background just to.
Oh, there we are. There's Jay.
Make sure my camera's set up.
All right.
So yeah, I
And
got Sleepy Hollow running in the background.
oh yeah. Uh all right, yeah, before everybody gets here then. I was in a panic, so I finished my coffee. Let me just grab my cup.
How's it goes, it nephew?
Hello,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right, that's what's up. So how many times did you watch it?
I only watched it once because at first, when I first watched it, when I first got into the beginning of it, I was like, "This not really my style of movie." And then as I got into it, I really liked it. It's a really good.
Yeah, yeah. So we got another person, another iPhone here, but they're muted.
Yeah, I requested that they unmute, but I don't know. I don't know what it says on your end when I asked to unmute. I don't know
Oh,
what this
one
says.
second.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think I thought Ronetta had a Google phone.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Um, and Mike, I think he has an Android because he usually pops up Samsung.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Refueled.
There might be Nakila if I'm saying her name right. I'm not sure.
Well, this guy, yeah. All right.
Right. Yeah, there she is.
All right. I like that feature. That's kind of cool. Trippy. All right.
No. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm
Look at
trying to
you,
find my
looking
Huh?
like a school teacher.
right, darling. Now sit down. Are you ready for class?
Wow,
Oh
she
my,
got her hair done up for us and everything. Nice.
I feel so
don't you feel
honored.
special?
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
feel
just
so
put.
honored.
Y'all can kiss my butt.
I still haven't showered. Like,
I can't find my other adapter.
the most I gave you was brushing my teeth this morning. Like,
I see the
There you
pearly
go.
whites. They so pearly.
All right.
I don't even know what to do at this point. Okay. Hold on. Because either my phone's gonna die, we don't want that. Okay.
Oh yeah. No.
What do I do with my glasses? This is what happens when you get old. Can't find stuff.
So who's the stalker over there? Who's on that iPhone?
Say what?
Who's the
Oh.
we
stalker?
got an iPhone versus muted
That is
and no video.
that is my niece. Hold on,
Yeah, let her know to come on in. So
Hold on.
we're on video chat. We can't bite.
Mhm.
I know. All right, give me a sec. Am I gonna lose you guys?
Christopher Walken. Man, I love that guy.
I don't think he had.
Pineapples.
I don't think he had any lines in that, did he?
Yeah, no.
No.
He didn't have any lines in it.
Oh, you know what? He had one famous Christopher Walken line that he does in every movie, which is the I love that guy. I love that guy. He doesn't have to say anything. He didn't even have to say anything in this movie. Not a single line. He just does the shh. And that was it. It was like that is his,
Okay.
you know, that's like The Rock raising his eyebrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what Christopher Walken go to in every movie. He does it in every movie. That's his little signature thing. Like Brad Pitt. You know, Brad Pitt's always eating in his movies.
Really?
I don't know if you noticed that, but Brad Pitt has to eat something in all of his movies. That's kind of like his
I
signature
realized
thing.
that. I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I thought that's also RDJ's thing. Robert Downey
Everybody's got
Jr.
the
He
quirk.
does that too. RDJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because in Avengers, in the scene where they're all talking about over that the Tesseract, the wand, Loki's
Yeah.
wand. When they're all having that conversation together, he's eating I think blueberries or something, and he offers some to Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
That wasn't scripted, but
Okay.
Oh
apparently
no?
every movie he's in, he's the same thing. He has to snack on something, so it's often brought into the movie by mistake, you know, because he's snacking between lines, and I'm like, oh, interesting. But I didn't know
Yeah.
that about Brad Pitt. But now that you said that, now I'm thinking about some of his movies. I'm like, wow, yeah.
I mean, if you go to any of his movies and you'll catch a clip where Brad Pitt is eating. You know, it's the same thing with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has it in his contract that in all his movies, he's running.
Oh yeah, the famous Tom Cruise run, man. You can't watch a movie without him running.
He's got a sprint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get the mail, and he just got to run to the mailbox. Like,
yeah. Oh man, the Tom Cruise run.
Yeah. You know, which is awesome, right? And you got to have respect for this guy once you find this out. Like once you found out this happened, I had to have like so much more respect for him.
Are we talking about Tom Cruise?
Yeah, in one of the Mission Impossible movies, he jumps from one building to another, no stunt double. It's really him, and he breaks his ankle, and he climbs up, finishes the scene, and as he comes off camera, that they cut the scene. He goes, "My ankle's broken." Like, I was like,
he did a Jackie Chan, is what you're
saying.
saying.
He literally pulled a Jackie Chan move.
Oh
you know? And I'm just like, wow, like the level of commitment this guy has for his, for his for theater, for his acting.
He does. He's got he's done all his stunts. Like, I mean, I don't think there's any stunt he hasn't done. But the rock climbing in Mission Impossible 2,
that's him.
He really did that. Like that jump. I mean, the jump, he had a tether, which I didn't know. I thought that when they were talking about him doing his own stunts, I thought he actually jumped with no tether, nothing. Insurance
Right.
agents are freaking out, but no, he actually does all of his stunts.
Right. Right.
I mean, unless there's something that I guess physically, I don't know if his body could take it at his age, but I don't know. We'll see, because he might be that guy that tries to, jump buildings still at 70
He's
years
like
old.
92.
That might be his last movie. But
Hey, I still watch that guy.
I'll tell you, man, Harrison Ford. Tom Cruise is gonna be he's gonna be a Harrison Ford, man. He's gonna be doing the Mission Impossible till he's 80, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Harrison Ford has another Indiana Jones movie coming out, right?
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. He's working on Indiana Jones and moving into Marvel as the Red Hulk.
I was like, wait, what?
Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but the actor who played Ross in the previous Marvel movies passed away.
I think his name is James Hurt, I think. I think it's Hurt. Yeah. James Hurt, I think his name is.
He played, oh my goodness, Colonel
Ross.
Ross.
Yeah.
I'm catching up, I'm waking up, had to get my stuff together. So.
Yeah, William Hurt.
William Hurt. That's what it is. William Hurt.
Nikila.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Can we see your face?
Yes, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this.
I have so many things. Well, I won't say so many things, but I'm just like, there are a couple things I had never noticed before about Sleepy Hollow.
Well, how many times do we have to watch this? Because I only got through it like 1.5 times.
How many times it takes for you to get what you want out of it? There's no rules.
Well, no, because what happened is I started watching it, and then I got hooked on. Well, then the whole Tim Burton thing started, and then the Johnny Depp thing started. So I'm like watching all these other Johnny Depp and Tim Burton movies. I'm like, oh shoot, wait a minute, what movie were we supposed to watch? I just went through like 4 movies.
You went through the Depp hole. That's
what Edward Scissorhand. I watched Batman again, or Batman Return. I was like, oh no.
I really hey, there she is.
Welcome. Love the poster. Love the poster.
She's a Minion fan.
Yes.
Oh, she's a Minion. She's a Minion fan.
Yeah.
She's on the payroll. Nobody else is getting it.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah, you're my nephew. I love you, but her background just said it all. Like, that's a commitment right there.
Yes.
I love it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You I'm telling you right now, you beat out the Death Star. Like, I don't know if you can see that in the background, but you're beating out the Death Star. Okay.
Oh no.
With the Minions.
But
I love the Minions.
Does she
I like your cup.
There it is. There it is. Let's get the backside of that. There it is.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Spare no expense. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Runs in the family.
All right.
Cool.
So
Let me get my library look, because I can't read.
All right. Well then, did everybody get a chance to watch the movie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was this morning, but yes.
Okay. So let's dive right into it.
Yeah.
This is the Tim Burton live action edition of Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman. And watching some of the cartoons, watching some of the other movies, I did not know this until I started doing a little research on it. I knew that Jeff Goldblum had did a version of Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow back in the day, but I had no clue how bad it was. And, no
You
disrespect
never
to
saw that before?
I never saw it before. No disrespect to Jeff because I love him. I love his movies. I love him as an actor. I
Yes.
love him as an actor. Great performer. And I did not know this, but once I started, digging into, this whole Sleepy Hollow thing, Judge Reinhold. Does everybody know who Judge Reinhold is?
Yeah.
Of course, we do. But where the youngsters at?
No, I'm sure they have no idea.
No idea who Judge
I
Reinhold is.
don't. I don't.
So Judge Reinhold did another version, and he plays Carl in the movie. I can't remember what the significance was it, but he played Carl in the movie. Of course, there was the Crane family. These are supposed to be like descendants of the Cranes and descendants of the Van Tassels and things like that. And the Headless Horseman had a pumpkin for a head, like he wasn't headless.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're Judge Reinhold from Beverly Hills Cop, from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Vice Versa.
Oh my God, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, Vice Versa was awesome.
So was Beethoven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of movies credited to his name.
Yeah. Even if he didn't, like just the movies that he was in impacted, me when I was growing up and watching movies. Like I love this work. Same with Jeff Goldblum. Whether it was Jurassic Park or The Fly. I mean the way that he performs when he's on stage, he draws you in. And same thing with with Johnny Depp. He puts a lot of energy into his characters, and I like how he performed in this Sleepy Hollow. I like how he did Ichabod. There was a little bit of bravery in between some of the moments where you could see he's just like fainting he's fainting all throughout the movie. Yeah.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page. Because I was like, look at this.
Yeah. So he's like fainting throughout the movie, but you can still see the bravery in there a little bit. And again, my guy, Christopher Walken. Like he doesn't have a line throughout this movie. But 17 minutes in, there's my minute marker. At 17:30. It's right around 17:30. Classic Christopher Walken shush moment. You gotta love it. I was a bit surprised that the shoulder shrug wasn't in there. You know what I mean? The famous Christopher Walken shoulder shrug. It's like,
maybe it was. We just didn't see it. It was very subtle.
It was probably really subtle. You know what I mean? Like, oops. just real subtle little shoulder shrug. I probably missed it, but one of the things that I saw about this movie, and I watched it a couple times, but one of the things I saw about this movie was how spirituality was deemed witchcraft by early Christianity. And truth, and what is the appearance of truth, is the line that Johnny Depp says to Christina Ricci. And it kind of hits for the entire movie that there's truth that Johnny Depp was seeking. His character Ichabod Crane was seeking truth, but he keeps getting his blocked in this time period where formality and manners and respect and a person's social station would prevent you as a law officer from pursuing somebody who was credited or came from a strong family name, where somebody who didn't have a strong social impact on their community, where they're easily just like thrown to the wolves. You could be accused of whatever and you're going to jail, but if you were rich, important, that was slanderous to speak out. So I think one of the things that when Johnny Depp says that truth is just appearance, it goes for it doesn't just speak for the movie. To me, it felt like it spoke for where we are in society, where we came from. Definitely, where we came from and how things were a lot different back then. So very impactful movie. Very, very impactful.
For me, one of the key moments I thought, which was well-written movie, pacing was done very well. The cast was amazing. I mean, you look at everyone in this movie. I'm not a big fan of Christina Ricci, but but for the most part, everyone else was fantastic. But the scene when Johnny Depp's character and Christina Ricci's character, Ichabod, obviously, right? When he follows, I can't remember Christina Ricci's name in the movie. Katrina. When he goes after Katrina because she takes the evidence and she burns it, and he goes over to her and he has a conversation with her about that evidence. And he's taken that position where he's following the process, right? And he's doing what he's supposed to do to find justice. And he says to her that he is bound by a chain of reasoning that compels him to come up with the conclusion that he comes up with. And she's basically protecting her father, right? In doing the action that she did. And she's trying to get Ichabod to think bigger than what he is thinking. Like, he is looking at reasoning, he's looking at logic, and he's looking at the chain of events, and he's stringing them all together. But at the same time, he's missing the bigger picture. He's not seeing, he doesn't realize it, obviously, till the end of the movie. But he's not answering the most important question, which is what oftentimes eludes us in these kind of mysteries, right? These suspense thriller mysteries, is the why. Why is this happening? He knows that the Headless Horseman is trying to get his head back, but he's following the evidence, but he's not asking the question, well, why? Who will benefit the most from this? And I think he just follows the path and doesn't question any more than, oh, this is pretty clean cut. It's obviously the Baltus Van Tassel. It's obviously the father. It's obviously, like, it's just so straightforward, right?
Yeah.
And then there's that twist at the end.
Okay, so picking up like where Kia was, going back to how everything was related to, being faithful or in the spiritual. So I was sitting here when I was watching the movie, and the young girl, I guess she was the older sister, right? The girl that was looking and came back around the tree, and she was like, had the entrepreneurship to sit there and be like, I see plans in the future.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then later on, when you see her sister chained up in the cave, it's like she's trying to keep that part of herself a secret. It's still roaming around a bit, like she still has it resonating in her, but she only lets a little bit out when she uses it. And so her sister is a reflection of that. And then because she's chained, it's keeping her false pretenses that she's holding on to in reality around them. So it's like kind of like a switch. She's looking innocent, but her sister's innocent.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd like to hear from Nikhil and Jay. Like, what are your opinions on the movie? Don't everybody speak
Right?
at once.
Don't speak at once. Okay, do we have to toss a coin?
All right, Rob, where's this from? The man's tongue didn't come through customs. Come on, you gotta know what that's from, man.
Oh my god! Hold on! I'm dying here! I'm dying! Oh,
I just fried his noodle. I'm
Why
sorry.
do you want to
Really?
mess with him like that?
All right, let's get back to it. Jay, or
Yes.
Nikila.
Nikila. Let's see. You're up. Bum bum bum.
Crickets. Is your microphone on? Because we can't hear you.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can hear
there
you.
are.
Okay, so you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the movie was really good. At first, when I first got into it, it was a little iffy. Like, is this really my style of movie? And I wasn't that into it. But I was like, I gotta watch the movie. I'll get through it. And then as I watched it, I found most that I like the fight scenes out of the movie. The scenes that the Headless Horseman was in. The pacing was really good to me. I thought the movie, it didn't drag on for too long like some movies tend to do. I really liked the movie. I thought it was really good. Johnny Depp, like you guys said, he puts a lot of energy into his roles. His acting was really good. I liked the movie.
Okay. Did you have a hold on, I can't even read without my glasses. Okay, did you have any suspicions, or what was your earliest suspicion of the plot?
My earliest suspicion. When Johnny Depp's character, Ichabod, gets attacked and he wakes up and Katrina's there. But then the next time he wakes up, she's gone, and he's like, "Where's Katrina?" And something about the her stepmother gave me really weird vibes. I said, "This is a little suspicious."
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I had to say you're better than me because I watched this movie like 7 times this week alone, and I still didn't have a clue that the mom was like.
Her energy, she just seemed really suspicious.
I think like Tim Burton did a really good job of keeping her off scene and kind of like out of the limelight, and that way it left to me it left that suspicion open for grabs. It's like it could be anyone.
But I would think
Yeah.
for somebody who likes faces as much, I can't remember faces as much as I do, that little girl looked so much like her.
Yes.
Which is where I found the connect. I was like, let's find out. I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. And then lo and behold, I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I
think
didn't
it's when I saw her sister chained to the wall. That's when I was like, I put two and two together.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on it till I saw her picking the flowers.
Oh,
You know,
for
in the
the hand.
It was closer towards the end, but at that point when she was picking the flowers and you don't see her get killed, I'm like, oh,
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
right, because I'm watching it and I'm like, man, and I'm digging. I'm like, I hadn't seen this in a long time, so I'm like, I don't remember this. And then as soon as I saw her picking and it switches over and you see the scene and then the whole chase, right? I'm like, okay, we didn't see her get killed. And
Yeah.
everyone the Headless Horseman went after, we saw get killed. So yeah. So I picked up on that pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, to me, the way he even rode up behind her, that was That was like a moment that just kind of like said, I'm not here to hurt her. I'm here to protect her, and you're my target. You know, it was one of those knights on, knights in armor, riding a gallant horse. He kind of just came in nice and slow, like, you come any closer to her and you're gonna have to deal with me, kind of thing. And that was the giveaway for me. That was the giveaway for me. Yeah. Even when I watched this years ago, like that was that giveaway moment.
Yeah. Jay, when you said that she kind of gave you that vibe that she was, she seemed evil, it reminded me of Endgames. when Ant-Man says to Tony Stark, says, who are these guys? He's like, this is Shield, before we knew it was Hydra. He's like, these guys look like bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny that Jay picked up, like, he's watching it, he's like, okay, wait a minute. Everyone's kind of doing their thing in this movie, but she does give that present. If you think about it, every scene she does give that vibe, like, okay, she's a bad character. So but yeah, I didn't pick up on it till towards the end, but that's interesting. Nice.
I like all the cartoon references. From the, like, what was it? Especially the one when he's on the bridge and you hear the toads croaking, like saying his name. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, there are a couple references to the Disney Ichabod and Toad event, the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a couple of references.
That carriage ride.
I can't remember the heavy set guy. Who was the